Well, good morning. That was the first night of camping, and it wasn't too bad actually. The tree tent was fairly comfortable. It was kind of like sleeping in a hammock, so my neck is a little bit stiff, but that's always what happens with sleeping in a tent without a real pillow. I had to use my sweater as a pillow, by the way. So, good first day, really strenuous hike. But we made it to base camp here at Mazama Camp, and it is beautiful out here. In the background of our camp, you can see Mount Baker. And down at the southern end here, you can see the Twin Sisters. That's the little peak poking up over there. So that's it. We're gonna go do a day hike to the top of this giant ridge up here. You can see behind me today, and there's gonna be some really good views from there. So I can't wait to show you guys. See you there. All right, that's it for breakfast and everything. We're headed out on the trail. I'll see you guys up there. This is Mazama Camp. It's pretty small. WTA trail crews out here this weekend. That's their little tent there. And that is the base of Mount Baker. We are climbing up there today. I can't really see, but yeah, you can see. The trail's over there. That's where we're climbing. So needless to say, I'm super excited. Got my sweater on still. It's still a little cold. Probably get into my t-shirt a little bit later.
The only source of that kind of rock type is the upper mantle, which is maybe 50 or 60 miles down at the base of the crust of the earth. It's some of the deepest stuff ever to get pushed up onto the surface, and it's the biggest single exposure of that rock type from that deep anywhere on the earth. Okay, that's how unique it is. Rounded off. Pretty sure. Cool thing about it, geologically anyway, is that the ice age of 12,000 years, that's only a little bit older than the oldest civilizations on Earth. The oldest culture, human cultures. And basically humans came into the Americas, right, on the tail end of the Ice Age. So people have only been on this continent since the Ice Age, which is 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a lot longer. The Ice Age happened while people were definitely around. Oh, look at this view. This is what I was dreaming of. The view of the lake. Yahoo! From end to end. And then it was, of course, like all the fire lookouts, it was abandoned because they invented airplanes for the same purpose. They were a lot more efficient. Now here might be one right here. See that little hole in the ground there? It's like a missing rock. That's basically the mechanism whereby that whole tail is fuel that you just walked across. On the other side of Baker, or places up around Mount Rainier. Oh, you see that?
We made it up to the top of the ridge. And in the background you can see Mount Baker and the North Cascades. We're about to hike up this trail. There you go. So you can see it a little bit better. It's gonna be pretty. We're going up to the top of the ridge.
My big ugly lens.
Fancy.
That you were so kind as to carry for me. As we go to video. It's gonna go fast. It goes too.
So we made it up to the little lookout tower here on the top of the ridge. And let's see if I can do this. Yep, there's Mount Baker in the background, really pretty. And there's some more mountains over there. It's really nice.
And she said something about how they were coming up to Mount Baker.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's as far as I go with it. That is just really perfection.
Well guys, it was an incredible day out here hiking up to the lookout. There's Mount Baker again in the background, and just stunning, incredible, blown away by the scenery. We're up here now in this boulder-filled area. It is so beautiful, kind of looks like the high Sierras. Really enjoying it. So we're gonna head back to camp here in a little while. It's barely 2:30, so we really do have plenty of time to do whatever we want to today. So I'm just mostly chilling, reading a book. That's how it goes. See you guys back at camp later.
A lot like a hummingbird at first when you see it, and it flies the same way. But then when you look closely, you realize that it's built like a moth. It has a really long nose, beak, and it hovers in front of the flowers and sticks its beak in. You know,
Just like
and yet you look, it's got the big antenna and the whole thing like a moth. Yeah.
That's really pretty. It's like gossamer things.
Well, I made it back to the camp. Now I'm in the tent, chilling, taking a break. That's my view right there. This thing is perfect after a long hike.